see, I got to change this, man. I thought I did, and it didn't do it for me. So now I just got to come in here and click that little button, and boom, that's how we're starting off our Monday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good morning. March 28th, last week of March, last few days of March. Where'd March go? March on out of here with some chilly weather. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Mindset. My name is Todd. Yo, hey, I'm here with Fat Dad Custom Designs. Kind of do all your print stuff. So we're gonna get right into the week that was, how everything was last week. Last week was a crazy week. Anybody else have a crazy week? We're going to talk about how Friday was a complete cluster and things did not go as planned. But, hey, in every dark storm, there's a silver lining. Apparently, that's what they say. We got 5 things, so we're going to need 5 things from you. What are 5 things you're going to accomplish today? If you're watching live, hey, let me know. You're watching live. Let me know. Hey, what's in your cup? What's in your cup? This morning's cup is water. Water, flavored water. That's what we got in here. Flavored water to start the morning here. And how's the weather in your area, man? We went from like 70 to like 7. It's ridiculous. I'm over it. I'm ready. I'm ready for a decent amount of good weather. So, check in. Let me know you're here. And like I said, if you watch Team Replay, boom, put Team Replay down in the comments that we can see you here. Remember, like, subscribe, share. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, sometimes YouTube doesn't play nicely, and so we cannot see your comments. So the easiest way to do that is if you just head over to our YouTube channels. Let me bring up that link right there, fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. That'll get you over here to the YouTube side of things, and then we'll be able to see who you are. Very fun and exciting. Let's anybody watch anything good on TV last night? That was fun, right? So I realized that I had not turned on network television. In fact, I have, besides the streaming service, I had not turned the other part of the TV on since Super Bowl. So, we've pretty much moved away from everything there and just stream and watch whatever we watch when we watch. But Oscars were kind of exciting last night. That was definitely, I think it took away a lot from Coda that won, but it kind of put Will Smith in a bad spot, just because Jada has been running her mouth for years, and he hasn't really said or done much of anything, but just stood back and maybe the joke wasn't in the best light that Chris Rock made, but I don't know. You had plenty of chances to stand up over the years, and you choose that to do it, and then you preach love and togetherness in your acceptance speech. So we'll see how all that plays out. What's your thoughts on it? Let me know. If you watched, what's your thoughts? If you haven't watched, all you have to do is look at any of your feeds, because the memes have been going crazy for the last 11 hours. It's just been nonstop there. Kelly, good Monday morning to you. Chuck, good morning to you. What's up, Chuck? Hey, Kelly's drinking coffee and raining here in California. It looks nice, but it is cold here. And like I said, we get just get some flavored water in here. So let's talk Friday. So Friday we ran into some issues with DTF prints. It just wasn't working right. Like, things were just not whatever. We were on the phone with tech support for a good part of the day, and we have come to the conclusion that we think we have a bad board. It's electronics. Things happen. Is it the manufacturer's fault? No. Is it the printer's fault? No. Is it my vendor's fault? No. Things just happen. They're going to get me. It sounds like they're getting me out a new one. I'm going to reconvene with them here this morning after we get done with a few things, and just check on status and see where we are with everything. So currently our print capacity is 0. But on the good side of things, when we got into this, we built with a network of people. So if something did happen, we would have printers to go to. If something, came in beyond our capacity, which meant, if they needed something fast, quick, and we were already stocked up that we couldn't get anything done, that we could be able to send out orders to these other trusted vendors to do it. So we do have people in place to help us through these trying times, because we're not sure how long we're going to go. But we do have people in place. That was a great thing about when we made our purchase was, hey, what happens if? And so they're like, here's what we can do if. So that was the first thing that we started talking about on Thursday when we started running into issues. It was with Friday. They're like, yep, we can take care of it, because we had an order that came in late Thursday night that they needed, overnight. They needed today. And so we were like, well, what the hell do we do? Because this is what we do. And they're like, don't worry about it. We've got you taken care of. Here's what we can do. So they got it printed and shipped for us. Now, are we losing money? No. Are we making money? No. But we are keeping our end of the print agreement, and we are getting stuff printed out for people. So there might be, a day or two extra in your processing. But I even think with my processing times that we were still going to fall within everything because, like I said, until I knew everything was 100%, I didn't want to say, yeah, we can do everything, next day or 2 days, and that I wanted to be realistic with things. It does look, we should be back up and running full capacity soon. I just thought I'd give everybody a heads up on that. So that's the fun and the excitement news that we had there. Like you said, she didn't watch, but it's all over her morning feed. Yeah, nothing wrong with standing up for your spouse, but grown adults know how to handle things without physically assaulting each other. 100%. You can't physically assault somebody, and it was weird because the way that it kind of looked, it was just like, was it a skip? Was it in on it? Did he hit him? Did he? I'm not. It was. I want to see more closely what happened because I thought it was a face, but was it a shoulder? I'm not sure. There wasn't a slap, like the slappy sound. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, you can't do that kind of stuff, especially today's age, right? You just can't. Like you used to be able to get away with that, but what's going to be the fallout from this? Cindy, good morning. I wonder what weather season we'll have this week. Renee has a great one. It's sprinter. It's across the spring and winter. Yeah, I'm over this, right? I'm just over it. I need warmth. And in fact, we're looking at Georgia. I think Georgia, South Georgia, Florida, Alabama, maybe Mississippi. Somewhere Gulf Coast ish. We found some amazing properties down there, and yeah, just to know that very rarely would I have to deal with snow, if ever. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So we have been looking there. Now, is that something that's going to happen anytime soon? No, but it is definitely now at the forefront of just being over this weather, and it's time to go. Nate, good morning. Sunny, it is right. On the list today, treadmill, grocery shopping, office cleanup, going back through stock bins, and building images for website. Now that's a great day. For us here, I've got a whole list of stuff, right? So when I went with my top 5 things that we got, there's actually 6 in here because we got this. So I got to make sure I got that in there. We have Masters of Success, which is still accepting new members. That call is starting at 9:30, so we've got that at 9:30 today. If you're interested in learning more about that and really taking your business to the next level with other like-minded business owners that are there to support you and your journey, it's pretty much like having 4, 5, 6, 8 other business partners in your pocket that are able to help you out in your time of need. Then you should go over and check out OurSuccessGroup.com/MOS. That's for Masters of Success. That call, we do 2 calls a month, and then we have the private groups, private chats, where we do a bunch of different things depending on what people need. And we've seen some really great growth out of this. People that weren't really sure where to go with their business, what to do with it next, now have a firm grasp on it and know, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is me. This is what I'm going to do. And we have people from, just starting off to people that are, sitting close to 7 figures in sales. So, there's a great mix in there and everybody's willing to help out. And so if it's something that you're interested in doing, make sure to check out that link, OurSuccessGroup.com/Masters of Success or MOS. Sorry. So we have that. Call. Then I've got hats to press. I've got shirts to press. I've got transfers to print because we can still print other transfers. We're doing this year. This has been the Polyblocker year. We have been, nailing those out. I would say every day we've been printing Polyblocker transfers, and those are printed EcoSolvent printed on the Polyblocker, so that you can use like the sport type camo hex are the ones that we know for sure people have been using those for because they love that they're not getting that camo pattern through. So we've got those going out, and then invoicing. I did some stuff over the weekend. I got some quotes in here, so we're able to get those back out here first thing this morning ish. So yeah, that's what we got. We got Masters of Success, press hats, press shirts, invoices, print transfers. That's our day. We're going to work hard to get all that done because we've got this now, right? We've got this now. We've got that little half-hour break-ish between this and the next one. And then from there, We've got Masters of Success, which is an hour and a half, so that takes us from 9:30 to 11, and then it's on. It's going to be on, on, on. There you go, Becky. As much as I love when the windstorm in December proved I'm not cut out for hurricanes either. So funny enough, I mean, this isn't funny, Becky, but so we've had 2 storms in the last 10 years that have come through our area with straight line winds, which were winds in excess of 75 miles an hour. Both times sustained damage to the house, trees, roof damage, electrical damage. This last one came through, and we got, we ended, by the time everything was said and done, and what we ended up doing, we put new roof on the house, painted the house, new windows on the house. There's something else that we did with it, but it was a mess. So winds, I think I can handle. And we got insurance, right? That's what insurance is for. The snow and the cold like yesterday, it looked beautiful outside. It looked amazing. All you've seen was sunny skies, and we went outside and it's 20 some degrees out, and we had to go stay at a soccer field. Yeah, I'm just over that, right? I'm over that. I'm over the cold. I went so far as I put pants back on. Right, I put pants and shoes on because I was not going to go stand out of the field in shorts and flip flops. I want to be able to take the golf cart over there and not have to, freeze. So having warm weather, I'm really choked up about it because I need it. Yes, Jerry, it is going to be a great week. We have a lot of good things happening this week. So we did, there was a benefit that one of the organizations that we do printing for Little League, they had a taco dinner over the weekend. And so we did a basket for them and gave a gift certificate to the team store, and there was some team gear and stuff in it. And they had that on Saturday night. We had plans, so we weren't able to attend, but they did the basket drawings live. They had a great turnout for it. I want to say it was something close to 60, 70 baskets that they did. But I saw ours and knew what the number was, so I knew what to go back and watch for. And it made me feel real good. And I made sure that Corey knew it too, that we saw, hey, we got to see our basket being drawn. And you could hear the ahs in the crowd when they did not win. And you heard people say, that's my basket, that's what I want to win. And so it was always good to hear that. So we know we did well on that. Anytime that you can help out something that you're a part of. So that was fun. There's some other things that they need to clarify so we can get their team store up and running. We have another fundraiser starting up for yard signs. So we got the samples of those that we're able to get to the people, and we're gonna do a little something extra. We're taking that same logo and we're putting on a shirt form so that way they can offer that, and we're gonna do some decals. So we're gonna put it all in there to kind of offer them as a package deal for that to be able to see it. GPK, I seen a message from you. Do not think I did not ignore you. It was just, I was busy and I decided not to click on it so I would not forget it. So that's what I've been trying to do. I spent a good chunk of, what was that, yesterday? Or was that yesterday or Saturday? One of those days to try and get my numbers down. And I'm still finishing that up. So I will get back to you on that. But yes, good morning from America to good afternoon in Sweden. Free for your 5 days. Get print started, pack orders, mail run, research, printer, cutter some more, research vacation from researching printing cutter. I love it. Print cutter. A lot of it's going to come down to what is the budget, and then what space do you have for it? Because space will decide how big you can go. Space will also decide if you're able to go 2 machines. And what I mean by that is a separate printer with a separate cutter. So that way you're able to, you don't have a bottleneck. You're able to run through and then come back to it. All right, and then take it off and you can go to the next one. It also dictates the size that you can get with it. So look at that. The other thing is if you look at anything HP, remember that HP, the latex printers do require 220 volts. So you got to think about electrical with that. Now, budget-wise, it really depends on what you want to spend. You can get started with a used print cut for under $3,500. I'm seeing the 30-inch ones and the BN20s used for about $3,000, $3,500, and then it can go up from there. So a lot of it just depends on those factors right there as to where you're going. And then pretty much everybody has the support. So there's my parts to it that maybe I can help out with a little bit of it. Yeah, for me, it's the noise of the wind. So we get wind all the time, and before we got the new windows, it was crazy because you would hear the whistling and the howling. We even had that here last week because we had a windstorm come through, and it did some damage. It took out some power. Oh, that was Friday. So that was Friday, right? So Friday is we're doing this and we're finishing up shirts because in the great things of last week is that we ordered an order that was lost. That was awesome. So we were able to get it reordered and it showed up on Friday. So we had stuff to press because with this benefit, they were also getting shirts and stuff so that we were able to get it to, they had things to show off there. And we had ordered it early in the week, so we'd be fine. Well, here it was Thursday, nothing showed up. Got it overnighted. Friday, here we start pressing, power goes out. So we were without wind, took out a line of transformers, and it was out for like 4 hours. So yeah, but the howling of the wind was ridiculous. It was just yeah, wind. Wind is the weather that I hate the most. Why is that? Because there's nothing you can do, and it ruins everything. If it's cold, what do? Put on a coat, or in my case, put on pants and shoes. If it's hot, what do? I wear short sleeves and shorts. If it's rainy, what do? You grab an umbrella. If it's windy, what do? Nothing. You can't do anything. It's such horrible. I hate it. Yes, Renee. Pants in March. It's ridiculous, preposterous. I say. This is why I need to move, so I don't have to do this. Jerry, good morning to you. Jerry, cannot wait to hear all about your trip, your experience. Because Jerry went to the 3-day dojo out at the Crystal Ninja Dojo in beautiful San Diego last week, and I'm sure that she learned tons. That's a lot of great information. So, Jerry, whenever you feel free to share away. We would love it. Yeah. See, Renee wants to know how was the dojo. As advertised, the dojo was terrific. That's always great. Kudos to Kelly's team. What'd you have over there? You had Steve, and you had Susie, and you had Ellie. So you had, I'm sure you had a great experience. And as I thought, I was the slowest in the class, but that's okay. That's okay. Things happen. Space isn't an issue as much as it has to go in my basement. So, and the good thing about basement is that electrical isn't that much of an issue either, because most of the times your electrical box is going to be downstairs. So if you do have to run new electrical. The other thing is depending on how big of a machine you get and how tight of corners you might have to turn with it, because on a 54-inch printer and such, and the 60-inch HPs, I mean, you're talking those could be 7, 8, 9 foot long, so they could be a monster to move in and out of places. So ask as many questions, and we'll get you the answers you need. Oh, see, and Kelly was generous, honest, and amazing all in one breath. That's awesome. Nice ideas with the baskets. I'm putting names on jerseys for youth baseball teams, so I'm adding gifts to the list of things to research. So when we looked at things, especially on the fundraiser side of it, different things, like in our basket, what we did was, since we have the teams, it's hard to say, hey, what teams do we put in? So we took the logo of the league and we put that on a tank top, a T-shirt, and a hoodie. And then when we built the basket, we just went to the dollar store and we got 2 of the T-ball, because we have T-ball, baseball, and softball. So we got some of the wiffle ball bats. And we crossed them up there and we put them in the hood of the hoodie, so that way it was sitting up higher, and you had the stuff down below. And then we put the baseball essentials in it. There was some gum, there's some sunflower seeds, there's some stickers in there. And we put our stuff in there, and you just kind of made a fun little basket out of it. And it was something that to do for benefit didn't really cost us a whole lot. It was fun to do. They're always fun to do, and it helped generate that way. Hey, if they're supporting us, let's try and support them. And that's what we do. We do always try to support everybody that supports us. If there's ever anything, hey, if there's ever anything that we can do for somebody, we like to help out. Now, as far as adding gifts, what kind of gifts are you talking? One of the things that we've done in the past, especially on our travel teams, because they're dropping $3,000-$4,000 every time they come in, is that we'll do a package bundle. So we'll do like the drawstring bag and put all of their stuff in that, or the tote, so that team players, things like that. We've done things for individual players where we've done the slides, the bandanas. It just depends on the size of the league, what size of the team, and what you can do for it. Yes, Kelly is the bomb, and Steve and Susie are fabulous. That they are. Ooh, still trying to decide which stones to order to have on hand. order what you want, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to order it and you're going to find other ones. At least that's what happens to Corey. You know, I think she orders stones. I think if there was like a Uber Eats of stones where she could just order stones every day, she would totally do it just so it was there. FU, Facebook user, good morning to you. Hi from Colorado. Hello from Illinois. We can't see who you are because you're on Facebook, and Facebook doesn't always play nicely with StreamYard. So your options are you can go over to StreamYard and to give them permission. We've got a little link here, oursuccess.group/Facebook. You give StreamYard permission. They'll then possibly let us see who you are. But the way for us to always know who you are is if you head over to our YouTube channels, which the links to those are coming up right here at fatdeadlive.com or liveosg.com. Head over to either one of those, and then we'll be able to see who you are. Steve was so thoughtful in giving us so many amazing tips. Steve, Stoozy. That's what I'm calling him now. Stoozy. Renee, mark that down for me. Stoozy. Go put it in our group chat. Stoozy, because that's what it's going to be now. Susie put together our package, and as you said, it overflowed. Yes, the setup of it was there with each workstation in that U. It is a really nice setup, and the studio is fabulous. Love that studio, that space. Great times over there. Yeah, water bottles, drawstrings, bags. Yep, anything like that. Ooh, there you go. You can learn some business tips. Yes, that's always awesome. That's always awesome. You know, that's the best part of learning is earning. So I said, I want to, let me take that off. We've got a few of you. So as a few of you have said, I want your 5 things for the day. What are 5 things you're going to accomplish, that you're going to get done? Like you said, ours, we've got the Master Success Call. We're pressing hats, we're pressing shirts, we're invoicing, we're printing transfers. So we've got a pretty steady day there. We're also planning upcoming stuff because we're almost at the end of March. April, we do have the DAX show coming up, DAX Tinley Park. That's the 22nd, 23rd. Somewhere right around there next month in Chicago. So if you're in the area, we would love to see you. I'm sure we will do a meet and greet at the Buffalo Wild Wings across the street, because that's what we've done, I don't know, the last 4 or 5 years. So why would we stop doing it now? We've got tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd, we're going to do some Ecwid. We're going to talk about Ecwid some. One of the things that we, somebody asked was, hey, what are you doing for an e-commerce solution? There's somebody out there. And when I first started off, I was looking for the e-commerce solution. Ecwid was recommended to me. And so I thought, hey, it's worked well for us. That's what we've built our business on. Does it do everything I needed to do? No. But is it a good solution and a valuable, so what am I looking for? A cost-effective solution? Yes. Because you can get started with Ecwid with 10 products for free. So we're going to talk about Ecwid tomorrow night on Tuesday with Todd. What else do we have this week? Wednesday. So we've got this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, or not Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening, we have Q&A with TNA. So we've got that at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Soccer season starts up for us. And this year, the kids did not get same-day practices. So technically speaking, we have practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and at 5 o'clock each day. Well, I learned from the fall, especially since I'm not a coach, that not every kid show up to every practice. So there's things that we might be doing and might not be doing. So it'll be interesting to see what we attend to, but it'll be soccer. It is what it is. At least I'm not coaching. I can totally get off for that. All right, electrical is an issue. Had to run new lines for my 3D printers. Room for 2 more circuits. Yes. Goal is to print HCV stickers, vinyl for athletic gear, the basics. Okay, so if you're wanting to do that, while the BN20 is an amazing machine with amazing print quality, it is a little slower, right? So it is going to be a little slower. They now have the BN20A, which I believe gets rid of the white and the white option on it. So so it doesn't have the white ink circulator. It doesn't have the white something in it. Good printer, but it is slower. Room's not an issue. I would say you need to start with at least a 30-inch, and chances are you're going to outgrow that 30-inch fairly quickly, and you're going to wish you had a 54-inch. Ask me how I know, because that's what we did. We started with the 30-inch printer and very quickly didn't really realize that we should have went with the 54-inch. The main reason being is because in that same realm where we were geared towards sports teams, they wanted banners. Now, your typical banner, is 2x4. So on a 30-inch printer, it's no problem. It's 2 foot by 4 foot. But anything bigger than that, and once you go more than 2 foot wide, it's not fitting on it. So what do you do then? Well, now you're trying to splice things together, but if you go with a 54 inch, now you can get four. You can get four by what you need. The other thing too is it prints a lot faster because you're not printing 4 foot long. You're just printing 2 foot because you're getting that 2 by 4 there. So if you're able to swing it, go the 54 inch. You'll thank me in the long run for it. But yes, printed HEV stickers, vinyl strap, athletic gear. Yeah, I'd say at least a 30 inch, preferably a 54 inch on that. Will you be covering starting a new Ecwid store for a fundraiser tomorrow? So what we're going to do is just talk about the basics of Ecwid, of what you can do for it. In the OSG training, if you're a member there, if you're a squad member or Master Success member, we did a full training on building an Ecwid store from scratch about a year or so ago. And we're actually going to be, by this summer, releasing a full fundraising training series. So a standalone from everything that's there. It's going to walk you through how we set up fundraisers, when to manage, how to manage those small orders, how to build those, how to do everything, on a budget, because we are going to be able to utilize Ecwid for that. So tomorrow's thing is going to kind of be an overview of Ecwid, not the nitty gritty how to build a store from it, but kind of an overview from there. So hopefully that answers your question. Yep. Yeah, Ecwid is an amazing thing to do. In fact, Ecwid's an amazing thing to do. So I found out at the dojo I did not like the Ninja Flex. I go through too many tips. You're just gonna get faster. You're just gonna get faster, right? Just gonna get faster. Not use as much and go faster. Not use as much and go faster. It's an amazing glue. Which one of the things that we are looking for. So I'm always in the market to buy something new, and I haven't bought anything new for a while. And when we went down to what we've been doing is, I don't know about you, but anytime we travel anymore, we're deciding what vehicle we need next. Because we've had the van now Corey's had vans for the last 30 years or whatever, because, last 20 years, because, it's just always had, kids, little kids. Well, now, since realistically, we only have the two littles left, I think I can get her more into SUV-ish. So every time we go somewhere out of town, it's like, here, let's just rent something and see if this size fits for us. So, we even tried a truck to see if that would work. It didn't really work the way that we wanted to. As much as I'd love it, just wasn't going to work the way we wanted it to. So when we went down to St. Louis last week, we took the Durango RT, which I would love to have the Hellcat Durango, name it the Hell Durango, spend, $100,000 on it. Corey's not down with that idea. But smart thinking here, I said, well, you can bling it out, right? It's going to be a business vehicle, so you can crystallize that bitch up however you want. You can all black with some of the flames. Oof, yeah, black with volcano. Oh man, we could really have some fun with that. So I think she's coming around to that idea of maybe not the Hellcat as much as I would love it, but definitely coming around to the idea of, hey, yeah, I can do something like that. So it's been fun. You rent a car for a weekend, see if you like it or not, and that mid-size SUV kind of might just fit the spot on it. So we'll see. I'm kind of fun and excited to see what the future may hold for that. But then again, I hate payments. I hate payments on stuff. I hate being tied to things. So I don't know. We'll see how that all plays out. You're welcome, Jerry. I'm glad that helped for you. Jerry, that glue scares me too. Yeah, but it's just a tip. That's a great thing about it. It's just a tip. You break that off there, and you put a new one on. You're fine. Get the extra chips. What do we got here? My left hand does not work. Renee, if you can use both hands at once, you'll be good. Yeah. See, I don't know. I figured it out. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid also gets you a 15K tax credit. So here's the thing: is we have the Chrysler van now. We have the last two. What do we have? So right before, the only difference between the Pacifica and the Town and Country that we have is the name. Realistically, when it came out, we went and sat in it, and it is the exact same interior. So it's got a little front end difference to it. Interior was the same, dash was the same, everything was the same in it. So I don't love the van enough to get a mirror image of it with just enough one. Ooh, see, for me personally, I told her, I was like, I can just buy me whatever. The Avalanche has been an amazing thing that I've looked at for years and said, hey, it has the 4 doors on it. It's got the bed. It's got the drop down center on it. And then I took it a step further and I said, well, if I'm going to get that, I'm just going to look at the Cadillac EXT, which is the truck version. And, find me a used one, 10, 12 years old, and you get it for, 5,000, 7,000. And because I don't drive a whole lot, that was one of the things about moving back home is I don't drive a whole lot. So what do I need a car payment for? Get her something nice. I can take her. I mean, I've got a Jeep down by the shed that one of these days I'll fix. And then, hey, I've still got the golf cart that I can take everywhere else. So get her something nice. But, if I get that, then I'm down with getting that. Jerry's 5 things: unpack, invoice, press rhinestones, and play with the dogs. I love that. Play with the dogs. Get in there and play with those dogs. All right. We've been here a half hour. I've got to get set up for our next Term Masters of Success call here in a half an hour. Remember, here, just go over, check it out. Check it out. OurSuccessGroup.com/MOS. See what we're all about. You have questions, schedule a call. We'd love to chat with you. We'd love to have you part of the MOS family. And you know what? The cost is not that much. When you look at other things that are out there, the cost is not that much. And we'd be happy to work with you to find out if this is the right solution for you. So go to OurSuccessGroup.com/MOS. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you back. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd, 5 p.m., where we talk more about Equid. We'll be back here for Morning Mindset on Wednesday and Friday morning at 8:30. Everybody has a great day.